Welcome to another edition of our course. Congratulations if you've actually made it to this level. I want to believe you've learned something very important in Microsoft Excel so far. In this course, I will be taking you through the step-by-step processes of passwording a document against unauthorized usage or access. Now there are three parts of Excel document that can be passworded. You can password the workbook, you can password the worksheets, and you can as well password some parts of the worksheets and then leave some. If you're sharing a worksheet with someone, there's need for you to password some important aspect of the worksheet that you may not want unauthorized access or changing of information. So I'm going to take you through all these three processes of how to password a document. So please stay on the step, pay attention as we progress. Alright, now I'm going to start with how to password a workbook. If you want to password a workbook, simply move your cursor to File. You move your cursor to File. When you click on File, you will see Protect Workbook. When you click on Protect Workbook, you see series of ways you can protect your workbook. See Protect Current Sheets, Protect Workbook Structure. So we are going to protect our workbook structure. Alright. This workbook is protected already. That's why I'm going to click on Protect Workbook. Alright. It's not. So we are requested to insert our password here, the one you'll be using to unlock your workbook. So you can actually enter the password you will easily remember. Don't forget, if you lock and you cannot remember, that means just like a phone, if you lock your phone without remembering the password, you know what that means. So you can actually lock it. Let me put my password. I'm using J. You enter, it will ask you for a repeat. Now enter again, J. That's my password. You enter, the workbook is protected. No unauthorized access to this workbook. Okay, now let's go to the most important aspect, worksheet, which is what most people do. And if you want to protect a worksheet, the worksheet is just this page of document where you have your data, your information. If I want to protect this particular one now, what I will do is I will simply highlight all. After highlighting all, I'll now right click. When you right click, move your cursor to where you will find Format Cells. Now click on Format Cell. Now uncheck this box. Uncheck this box. Or check it. You check or you uncheck. So if you check it like this, you now click OK. And when you click OK, you now go to Review on your menu and then click on Protect Sheet. Okay, you now see password to unprotect a sheet. So you now add your password. Let me use J. Enter, and they now request for another one, and now J. Enter. So this workbook or this worksheet, you can see that the workbook is protected. Why? That's why it is highlighted like this, and the worksheet also is protected. Let's see if another person apart from me can have access to this workbook or worksheet. Let's see. Assuming another person comes in to change this phone number or maybe this amount paid by this person, so that after some time you can go back to the person and say you did not pay. This is what is remaining. Let's see if it is possible for him to change after protecting. Okay, I want to change. Have you seen the cell or chart you're trying to change is on a protected sheet? That means the workbook is protected. Unauthorized access is not permitted. So if you want to unprotect, you can actually come here, unprotect. It will ask for the password, and if you do not have the password, there is no way you'll be able to unprotect this worksheet. But because I have the password, I can unprotect it. Look at it. J. It is unprotected now, so I can actually change something here. I can actually change this figure to 9,000. Now, let's see the aspect. Assuming you want to forward this information to someone to help you enter some other details, or maybe you want to forward it to your clients to enter some other important details, and there are some parts you don't really want him to tamper with. Assuming I don't want anybody to tamper with this particular aspect, the name, so that they will not change the name of the person that have paid, and the amount he paid, the months, and the balance. I don't want anybody to have access to this particular aspect, but I can leave this side for them in case they want to change the phone number. They can change your phone number in case you misplace your phone. So what I will simply do is the same. I will now highlight my worksheet. I click on it, go to format, and then uncheck that box, unlock, and then click OK. I've unlocked the whole worksheet, and then I will now come to this particular one I want to protect, and now right click on it. Now right click, I will come to this particular one I want to protect, right click on it, go to format cells. I will now come and lock it. When I lock it, don't forget it is under protect that you have this. I will now click OK. After that, I will now come to protect and then insert my password. J. Enter. J. OK. Now let's see if it is possible. Now from here I can change anything. 2017. But let's see if it's possible for me to change anything here. 800. You can see that some part of the worksheet is protected while some part is left unprotected. That means access is granted to these two columns, whereas the other ones are not. So I want to believe you learned something very important, and from now you can protect your workbook, your documents, your sheets from unauthorized access. Thank you for being with me all through this course. I want to believe you learned something very important. Congratulations once again for being with me to this end. Please keep watching some of my videos as you keep learning and improving your skills.